Okay, today I'm going to be doing just a quick overview on what a good lab report looks like. You can see this lab report has a title page. I won't require a title page with every one of your labs, but I'll let you know for the most formal labs that I'd like to see a title page. The title page has the title on it, the name of the class, and your name. Of course, that'll be on all of your lab reports. And then it has an abstract, which has just about one sentence summary of each section. The first section in your lab will be the introduction, where you introduce the topic that you're going to be exploring, give a little bit more detail than what's on the lab, whether you get that from your book or from a scientific periodical. And then the most important part of the introduction is the statement of your hypothesis and your independent and dependent variables. Make sure you give a little bit of the reasoning behind the hypothesis, the problem, the reason that you're investigating it in the first place. And this introduction is a little bit long for me. I want your introduction to be no more than 1 page long. Nice and concise. The next step is your methods. When you list your methods, make sure that you're listing them in chronological order and that you use the past tense. You've already done the methodology when you write your lab report. The next section is your results. In your results, you'll be talking about all of the findings of your study, listing the data. In your methods, you already talked about how you found your results. The most important section of your lab report is the discussion. In the discussion, you'll talk about the relationship between the hypothesis and what you found in your results, and then you can compare that to other findings in the scientific community or your previous knowledge of this topic. This investigation had 3 different hypotheses, so they had 3 different paragraphs where they compared the hypothesis to the results. And then they talked about the significance of the results within the context of the concept or the scientific community. Make sure that you're also giving any other information that's useful or any questions that come up because of your study. And of course, one of the most important sections in the discussion is the potential sources of error. There's error in every lab that we do. The conclusion will summarize and it will restate the purpose and describe what you learned from your experiment. Of course, you'll need to cite any sources that you used, and if you made any graphs or charts, those you will put at the very end in an appendix. You can see they have 3 here, and these can be any format, whatever makes the most sense for your data. This screencast and the lab report will both be linked on the website under additional resources. You can use them to your advantage whenever you need to write a lab report.